Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. Happy Sunday or Monday, wherever you are. And We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, an emerging nation. We've been around about 4.5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations. We're now in a position where we are expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency and benefit all our citizens. And anybody can become a citizen. You just come along and register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. There's no fee, there's no obligation. Okay, so why not become a citizen if you're not already? The main thing I want to stress about our community is that we're a non-separatist organisation. We don't pigeonhole people because of what they look like, where they come from, what gender they are, or anything else. We simply see everyone as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all individually unique, but all having something unique to offer our community, and so all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation about that non-separatist ideology in a moment. But we first have a little prayer to help us find what everybody seeks in life, and that is true happiness, that never-ending bliss that is always with you. It's not short-term pleasure, it's always there. It surrounds you, it's part of your life. And you'll still have the ups and downs of pleasure and sorrow, but they'll be in a background of that joy that's ever new within you. Loving calm. A lot of people with a lot of money still searching for something. They don't know what, they don't know how to get it. And it is that ultimate never-ending happiness. And you can't buy it. There's only one way to get it, and it's through loving service to other people. And the great thing about that is once you adopt loving service to others as your way of life, not only does it bring you that personal inner joy, you make other people's lives better, but also it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. You don't have to start chasing after money because it'll start chasing you. And chasing after money, doing it the other way around, is very, very difficult and stressful and can affect your health because of the stress. And to do it the right way is such a satisfying way of life. Your cup will run over with happiness and joy. Okay, so that's what our little prayer is about. But before we have that, let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recordings. We know that a lot of people watch the recordings because it's just not convenient for everybody to be here at 7 p.m. London time. But the people that are, we do ask you, if you're not too shy, to pop your name and where you're from in the comments, and also any questions, and then we can do our best to answer them for you. And for anybody else that might have had the same question but didn't ask it or wasn't on the live, couldn't ask. So it's wonderful when we get questions. Right, we have, I see, in Ron from Amsterdam in Holland. We've got Mary from Chicago in the USA. We've got Rangana from Sri Lanka, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Andrew from Auckland in New Zealand, Don from Vancouver Island in Canada, and Peter from Kettering in England, another Peter, but from the Cameroon, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Carl Lucas, another New Zealander with us, Maureen from London, England, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, and Orin from Monrovia, Liberia. So a good mixed bunch so far, and I'm sure there are more that will be joining us shortly. But let's get started now with that little prayer, the affirmation. Then I'll bring you up to date with what's been going on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love bless each member, that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it was in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. You can hear Cody, he's dreaming. He's lying on the settee and he's dreaming. Happy dreams, Cody. Okay, there. Right, let's get straight into things, because today we also have the weekly charity raffle, which we will be drawing. We're short of about around about $80 to make us up to $500, and then we can make a contribution to some worthy organization. It doesn't really need to be a registered charity, but it needs to be something that is not for profit and needs a bit of cash. It can be a sports club, a church, anything. We're not looking for the major charities, like the Red Cross or Oxfam. We're looking for some smaller organizations. We made our last donation to the Joey's Legacy rehoming for dogs, which is dear to my heart, because it's where we went to get Cody. And they take in dogs from all over and help them to get rehomed. And it's something that I think is really, really worthwhile. But it may be something that you think is rather insignificant, and there are other things that are more deserving, and you'll have your chance to put forward the organizations that you think are more worthwhile, and provided we can verify them as a bona fide not-for-profit organization in need of a bit of cash, we will put them up for a vote, and the members taking part in the raffle will be able to vote on which one gets our cash on this occasion. So not only are you taking part in the raffle, but you're also effectively donating to needy causes, and so it should make you feel good. We got Eric in from Quebec in Canada, I see, and Richard from Devon in England as well. Okay, so as I say, we've got that raffle coming shortly. But today, I've been spending quite a bit of time with Rohit, who is the developer that we used for the 777 plan. And he has his own company, and he develops software for other companies. In fact, his basic business is selling software packages. He produces software like the coding for things like the 777 plan, and then he modifies it to all specific needs and things for other organizations. And you may find, as you go around the world and around the internet and get involved in things, that you'll find other programs that look in their dashboard incredibly like ours. And I mentioned one today, not particularly because it looks like ours, but because they have taken our dual matrix system from the ShareHope program. And they're saying, well, we're the first to ever do this. And of course they're not, because we were before them. And I'm not even sure we were the first, but we may have been. Okay. But we have a dual matrix system that is similar but superior to theirs in our ShareHope plan. But their system also is something that I think is worthwhile for you to take a look at. And we've had, you can go ahead, you can get involved as you want. It will give you the opportunity to promote the ShareHope plan to their members, because with it being such a similarity, anybody that says, okay, I think this is a great way, you can advertise our plan and say, we've got the same, except it's a little bit better. And so it'll give you the chance to advertise. I did join it. I did send out an email with it. I've not done any banners or solo ads or promotion of any kind to their members. They're very new. They've not got even as many members as we have. But if we can attract their members into our program as well, so much the better. But it's up to you. It's only $5 to get involved, but you can buy multiple packages if you want. Similar to our Poverty Crusher plan, which is $5, but you can buy multiple packages. Of course, our Poverty Crusher plan works in a totally different way to the ShareHope plan or the plan from this other organization. Bazina here, their website looks better. They used our matrix plan. Yes, it does look better. And we might pinch some of their ideas, Bazina, in making ours look better. They used our matrix plan. We can use their website designer. Also, they offer unlimited changes until you like it. Okay, great idea. Thank you for that input, Bazina, on those two people that we can perhaps use to make ours look better. I know I'm very, very lacking in that area. I'm not creative in developing good-looking sites. I don't know what my best asset is, but it's probably in that I never give up on anything and just keep going until we get it right. And we will need help. And thank you so much, Bazina, for those two. In fact, I'm going to copy those now because it's harder to find them once. Although I can't copy it for some reason, every time I put my mouse over it, it disappears. It's weird, isn't it? I can do it another way, I think. I'll do it this way. I'll take a bit of a screenshot of it. I think that will work. And then I can copy the information. Okay. So thanks again, Bazina. We'll be taking a look at that and get some updates on it and do what we can. I already had thought, their site looks a lot better than ours, more impactful from a sales point of view. And I thought maybe we can steal their ideas a bit. And of course, Bazina's hit on that exact same idea. Great minds thinking alike, and we'll be able to communicate with a few people that can help us with that. We are building more people helping us with the development. We've got Rohit, although he has his own business, and so it is difficult to get hold of time-wise, and I think he also has family issues he has to take care of. And we have another developer working. He's already started work. He started yesterday, actually, on the recruitment tool that we've got for the Easy Team Builder. And of course, we've got Devyani and Vishal, who are full-time with us. So it's all moving along in the right direction. I have contacted other site builders and people previously, but we've not really been in a position to use them, and they've been fairly expensive, very expensive, really. You know, from our point of view, because we don't have profits that we can just plow into things, because as a non-profit organisation, everything goes back to the members. But hopefully we can find somebody that we can perhaps work with in a different way. We have also, of course, now got another organisation, a big organisation. They operate worldwide, and they are building the game for, or the first game for the Fun Miracles site. We've already paid half their fees. There'll be 2 additional payments to cover the remaining half, and they'll be starting work on Monday on that game, and I'm excited about that. But with Rohit today, what we were doing was nothing to do with other sites or anything. It was to do with our site and getting more information and getting it displayed correctly, and correcting one little bug that is in the logic. It won't affect many people, but it needs correcting so that it doesn't affect anybody. And we fixed some things, and your display of your matrix should be better now than it was. But we've got a lot more fixes coming, and he's hoping to have them done by tomorrow evening. So evening for him can be quite late, so it might be like Tuesday sometime before we see any benefits from that. But it is important that we get better reporting of things in the dashboard, so that members can see what's going on. There are a few things that members have said, you know, can we get this and can we get that? And hopefully we'll be able to put it all together and wrap it all up so that, yeah, you can see better everything. In fact, there are some things that are not even available now from the way that the information is stored. For example, we have somebody who is a free member, but they've referred 7 people, and there are 2 upgrades sometime in the past, but we don't know which people of those 7 were the upgrades, and they didn't stay for more than 1 term. So, you know, things like that just really aren't good enough, are they? We need to know exactly who you get paid for and why, and then you can get in touch with them if they do drop out, and so on and so forth. Okay, and we've got Nanki up in from Nigeria and Kingsley from Manchester in England. Right, so yeah, so quite a bit of time spent with Rohit today on that. We also got the, before I was even talking to Rohit, Devyani and I got the site issues resolved in the problem that we had from not running the updates before we got the matrix updates run, and that's all been sorted out now. Took a long time, took all day basically yesterday and some of today, but now We did get the site back up very early morning here in the UK. I think probably about 4 a.m., something like that, 5 a.m. maybe, where we managed to get everything tidied up and done. So that was back for you earlier on today. Apart from that, I also finished making the repayments to everybody that was in the secondary stake program. So nobody's out of pocket with that anymore. Everybody is at least breaking even. There are some people, of course, that had some profit from that program. But the people that didn't have any profit are now breaking even. And once we get everybody, every member within our community breaking even on anything they've ever put into our program, then we can start making sure that people get additional benefit from their investment. But the first thing is to get everybody breaking even. And my goal is to get that completed within the first 6 months of 2025. I'd like to do it quicker. It may take longer. But the target is to get everybody, no matter what they did, whether it was putting money into stake pools or anything else, we want to make sure that they have been able to withdraw at least the total of their deposits, let's put it that way, or purchases. And then as we generate income, we can start sharing it out and make sure that people are not only not losing, but also benefiting from being members. Of course, a lot of people are already benefiting. We've got a lot of people that are generating income, making money from different programs, but not everybody. And that is our goal. Our goal is to get everybody that joins We Share Abundance benefiting financially, even if it's only in a small way. I mean, a small way to people that are perhaps in England or North America or other parts of Western Europe, Australia, may feel that, okay, if I benefit $10 a month, it's not really very much. But $10 a month is a lot of money to some people in some countries. There are some countries where the average wage is less than $1,000 a year. That's, roughly $20 a week, or roughly $80 a month. So even $10 is a big boost to their income. And when we get to the point where we can get everybody making an additional $50 a month, that is really significant income in a lot of countries, where it can pay a lot of their bills. $50 a month can, in some countries, cover their total grocery bills for a month. So while you may think, okay, it's not that much, but it's better than not having any money, it's significant for a lot of people. Okay, let's see. We mentioned Nankiep and Kingsley. I thought we got more people in, but we haven't. So that's where we are. And as I say, all the secondary stakers now are not out of pocket. Some are in small profit, but nobody is out of profit from either of the staking plans, and we will be removing them from the index. We have all your information, and as I say, once we get everybody into at least breaking even, we'll be looking at how we can start benefiting the people from the loan payments, the staking programs, the nest egg programs, getting them into a profit situation rather than just a break-even point. Okay, what else have we got for you? I think that's probably about it for the day, actually. I don't know how many people have decided to have a go at the that pro. Let me tell you what it's called. I've not put it in the downline builder, not at this moment in time, but I think we probably will do. But I don't think it's going to last for a long time. I'm not being funny or anything, but I'm just looking for what it's called. Unlimitedmailprofits.com. I think it's. I don't know how many people are in it altogether. I thought it showed somewhere the total numbers. Is it perhaps when you log in? Let me log in. I think Frank Bauer may be behind it. I can't remember who is behind it. Now, if Frank's behind it, it's not gonna disappear. But he has a lot of programs, and they start off, and then they they stay around, but they are not prolific in growth. No, it only shows our referral. We've got 31 people that have been referred by the admin account, and that's generated $13.20. The pay plan doesn't really show you significantly what you earn. It shows you that you're in two matrices, 2x15, but it doesn't actually show what you get paid from different levels of the matrix, or how much is distributed of your purchase. But it's $5, and you get a solo ad, and you can get a banner ad or a text ad as well, this sort of thing. Very, very similar to our Share Hope program, because it's in the back office, because it is from Rohit. It is from his company. He sells this sort of package, and we used it for Share Hope just for speed. We normally build everything ourselves from ground up, but we used Rohit's company on this occasion. So if you get into it, you'll see it is very very similar to ours. I did see where the number of members they had, but I can't see it now. But I think it was about 100 and odd members when I joined. I think I joined yesterday, actually, but I only got it activated today and sent out the message, and we'll see. We've got $13.20, so we're $8.20 in profit. I don't know what the minimum withdrawal is, but we'll just let it go. I will test it as a source of advertising, because, I say, if people are in this program and they like the idea, then when they understand the Share Hope program, they're going to like that even more. So there we go. But it is better presented than ours, as has been pointed out by Bozina. Right. I've lost our app. Here we go. Okay. Kingsley. Well, Bazina's here again. Yes, Frank Barr is one of the admins. They have two matrices. both 2x15. Any information regarding IIS? It looks like it is now open for registration. Are you going to sign up? IIS. Yes, I did sign up, but I decided I'm not really going to take part in it. It will be a big money spinner for some people. The training in there will be good for people that want to get involved. But I didn't like something, I can't remember what, in the way that it was done. I think that there is a requirement for regular purchase or a minimum purchase, which I thought most of our members would not be compatible with, but it is there. I'm not going to say it's a bad program, because I did spend a lot of time with Chris, but I don't like Jeff Long. And it's up to Chris to keep him under control, really. But no, I don't think we'll be putting it into the downline builder, but of course you can add it into your own personal one once we get that Easy Team Builder released to you. You'll be able to add any of the programs that you like into the Easy Team Builder and use the whole process to grow your team in any business that you choose. Okay. Beyond Infinity, I saw in the Telegram group, they've had issues with withdrawals today. We're assured by Victoria that it's nothing to do with the program itself, Beyond Infinity, and that all withdrawals will be made. But there are issues with the IIP address and now payments, apparently. We've had similar issues in the past, so I have no reason to doubt. And it'll take maybe a working day, Monday or Tuesday of next week to get it sorted out and the payments run. So if you have a withdrawal, no panic. It's under control and it will be paid. And I have no reason to doubt Victoria. I believe she is really, really honest, upright, hardworking lady. And I'm really pleased that she now has control rather than the gentleman that was part of, or was really head of the management team previously. I did mention to Victoria that he'd had bad issues in the past with different things. And anyway, he's now departed from the management team and Victoria is pretty much in control. And I think the future is looking brighter now, even though the car plan is going to be scrapped. I think that was a big mistake to have that car plan, but it was a great way to boost your passive income and get to a passive income situation much faster than you would have been able to otherwise. Okay. We've got Peter in from, he's from Portugal. Graham, will we be able to pay for the Easy Team Builder from our available cash wallet and ShareHope tokens? You'll be able to pay for it. The only way you'll be able to pay for it is through your available cash wallet. ShareHope tokens are what we use throughout our community, but you won't be able to pay from your ShareHope wallet from the tokens that we gift to you. They can only be withdrawn either through the random withdrawals. I'm hoping to do some of those within the next week or so, or through the ShareHope plan. So that is that is how we pay for everything is through the available cash wallet internally. And if you want to withdraw money, it goes. It's all. Everything is through that internal account, that available cash wallet. Those are your liquid funds that you can withdraw, buy anything you want within our community, or withdraw from our community. It's all there for you. Kingsley, how many cars were you expecting from Beyond Infinity Club? I was hoping, I wasn't expecting any really, because I thought the program was totally unstable and I didn't think it was going to last. But I was hoping we would at least get another couple. We were very, very close to getting the next car, but we won't get any more now. Of course, the next car was a big one as well. It was $125,000. And I think we would have been next on the list had it gone for another month. But it didn't. Hey ho, you know. It did enable us to get into a profit situation. And so we do have some passive income from Beyond Infinity because of the car plan. And indeed, also because of the fact that other people were able to generate passive income, because when the people we've referred are generating their passive income, I can't remember what we get now. I think we get 10% of the amount that they generate, and they generate 5% of the amount they have in their big wallet. So, you know, if somebody put in $250, 5% of that was $12.50. So we'd make $125 a month. No, a week, isn't it? A week, yeah. $1.25 a week or something like that for every person that invested in the car plan at the $250 level. And of course, if they put in more, then yeah, it goes up. So we are benefiting from the car plan through both our own purchases and through the people that we've referred that purchased. So it is helping. We do get some passive income from them. Okay, but car-wise, no, we're not going to get any. I wasn't expecting to get the whole lot. It would have been over $1 million worth of cars. I was just hoping we could maybe get another 2 or 3 before they decided to close it down, but they decided to close it down a month too early for us to get that big one. But it does stabilize the program. That program was never ever going to work, and I said it to you. You know, they were generating over $1 million worth of liability for that program every day, and yet paying out $500,000 a month. And so you can just, based on those figures alone, you can see that they were building this huge backlog of cars that on what they were doing at the current rate would have taken them 10,000 years to clear, and that's without any more coming in. And I'm sure most people didn't really want to wait 10,000 years. Okay. Okay. Numbers. Have we got numbers? Yes, we have. Have I given them to you? I don't think we have. So we'll do that now. Numbers. We have no change in the 777 plan. You guys aren't doing much. No change since yesterday. No change since the day before. We're not quite sure why. I keep a trick on things in another way, and it has changed. So maybe different times, I don't know. But anyway, it's still at 26,295 when I took these numbers out an hour or two ago. We have an increase of 8 in our Registered members, that's a net increase. We had a net decrease of 6 yesterday, and that's the first time we've had a net decrease for a while, but it happens. We have an increase of just 1 in our active members to 3,576. We have an increase of 10 in the paid shareholder members to 493. I think it was, 493. And no change in the Multiply Visa site. We did get something for logging in, but it didn't take us up to the next dollar level. Okay, that covers most of everything. We have got, of course, the raffle to do. Let me log into an account, an admin account, so that we can run the raffle. Logging in now. Okay, we've got the login ad coming up. Now then, let me do a screen share for you. And we can run the raffle. Are we in the right place? We are, I think. Click to go to the dashboard. Let me just check in the app. Yeah, looking good. Okay. Let's just have a look and see how many tickets we sold. I don't remember. I think I did send something out about it at one time during the week, but 146. I think that's slightly up on last time. When we get time, I am going to revamp this whole issue. I am going to make a guaranteed prize level, which we have now, but I'm going to guarantee a little bit more in a different way. I'm going to make a guaranteed payment to charity from every ticket. I am going to restart the commission on selling tickets. Various other bits and pieces that I am putting into play in this, but we'll get to it later. It's not of critical importance at the moment. At the moment, this is just a little bit of fun, and we can help charity. So let me get back to where I can press the button, which is here. When I press that button, it'll bring up the winner very, very quickly. Now, before we start, we have 3 accounts that will go straight into the charity pool. Frammy, Rosa, and Rosita. Frammy, of course, is an admin account, and Rosa and Rosita are just accounts we use to test things, but I always buy tickets for them. Okay, so let's hit the button and find out who the winner is this week. Boom, and the winner is Luis. Oh, Luis Montero. And I'm so happy because he's somebody that is always on our lives. We've got 48 users getting $1. So it's $128. We had 146 tickets. We've made about $18. We're about roughly $60 short of $500 when we'll be able to get some money for a charity. So congratulations to Lewis. I am really pleased that it is somebody that's on our live. I'm always happy when it's a member rather than one of our admin accounts, but I'm happy when it's an admin account as well, because it gets us to that charity value a little bit quicker. So there you go. Congratulations to Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal. Okay. Let's have a look. I remember when we was paying out thousands every week. Wow, them days. Yeah, we were, but we were a Ponzi. It's going back 4 years ago. We took in about $4 million in the first 3 or 4 months of our existence, and we paid it all out to members. Some members benefited hugely, and some members, unfortunately, didn't get any payments, and still to this day haven't received anything. And that's why we had to get back on track and do things the right way. But yeah, we were paying out thousands, and we'll get back to doing that, but in a responsible way, in a sustainable way that will allow us to do that again in the future and for many generations to come. So there we go. Congratulations, Lewis. And that covers it for today, folks. That's it. We will be here on Monday. We'll have developers back in. We'll have Devyani in on Monday. We'll have Vishal in on Monday. We'll have the development team for Form Miracles starting on Monday. We've got the guy that is already developing the recruitment tool for the Easy Team Builder available even more on Monday. So things are looking good, folks. They are looking good, and we will get to the point where people are making more and more money from We Share Abundance. Your coin values will, at that point, start going up as well. So the money that you've got in your share wallet, if you've got $1,000 now, it'll go up to $1,500 and $2,000 without any further additions. Just those tokens, they'll keep going up in value, and that is so important, because that is going to be your wealth for the future. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, what's the use of having money there when I can't withdraw it?" You will be able to withdraw it. The more people that get in that shareholder plan, the more people will be withdrawing money from that fund. But you don't want to ever let that fund be depleted and withdrawn altogether. What you want to do is you want to make sure that that fund is growing more than you're taking out. So if you're taking out $100, you want to make sure that it's growing by 200. If you're taking out 1,000, but it's growing by 2,000. If you're taking out 10,000, it's growing by 20,000. That's what you want to be working on and thinking about. Not, "Oh, I've got 2,000 in there, let me draw it all out and then have nothing left." Okay? The other way around. Let's build it more and get little bits coming out so that it's always growing. It's all a bigger pool of wealth for you and for your family now and for the future. And I'll be here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, let's see that 777 plan growing a little bit, rather than just from the bank, the assisted entries. Let's see you getting out there again, putting people in there. It's only $5 for them to get in, get them involved. They all go into your pay line and will follow you through. The new system only puts their pass-ups back underneath other people, that moves them into phase 2 faster and gets you paid more money faster. So get out there, share some love and abundance, go the extra mile, be of loving service to others, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, always wear a smile. See you later, alligator, go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.